Wait till the very end before thinking about any pictures since the real story here is more significant than a headline. If you click for shock, you'll get something better, a calm, collected look at how a well-known lawyer maintains composure under pressure. In the last 30 seconds, I'll walk you through a simple 3-step plan to protect your online reputation and keep your cool when people try to upset you. Don't skip a beat. Let's be truthful. You are drawn in by eye-catching headlines and bold thumbnails. But what happens after the click is what matters. This is not a story about swimwear. Time, message, and how to behave in a hot circumstance are among the story's themes. Alina Habba handles fast takes, challenging questions, and strong lighting. In that regard, the goal is simple: be calm, be succinct, and keep the key point front and center. It's not as easy as it looks. You need to be able to read the room, move fast, and understand when to speak and when to keep quiet. When was the last time you experienced pressure? It was a loaded question. The temperature increased. Nowadays, most people hurry. They react, talk too fast, or express themselves too much. The wisest course of action is to stop. Just a single breath. Only one beat. Next, a brief reply that brings the conversation back to your primary point. That little pause stabilizes a chaotic situation. Viewers feel in control even if they are not aware of the delay. Power is also control. It maintains the clarity of your words and tone. Another is how you look before a conversation. Tidy lines. It fits perfectly. Avoid coming across as a joke. Modest clothing makes the message easier to hear. I'm here for substance, that choice says. You don't need a podium to utilize this. Your office, school, or group chat can serve as your briefing room. When you have a plan, people can tell. They have the ability to push, but they can also sense where you're not going. That line is your border. Setting limits doesn't make you feel cool. Setting boundaries increases your transparency. Now let's get out of this hype trap. Often, shocking and inappropriate stuff marketed online is little more than bait. If you fall for the bait, you will reply all day long and get nothing. The preferable course of action is to make a decision. Choose what you will and won't respond to. Not every query merits a response. Don't spend time looking into every rumor. I'm not going into that is a full sentence. It is not an indication of weakness. That's wisdom. It communicates that your time and tranquility are valuable. The second risk is letting other people determine your frame. Asking too many questions could lead you down an unwanted path. After making a quick statement and nodding, you can go back to your main point. We refer to it as a bridge. I hear that, and here's what matters sounds more like it than a good question, but this is the main problem. It's simple. It's polite. It keeps you under control. Repetition makes things easier, and you are less likely to lose yourself in the turmoil. If you're still interested, this is the 3-step method I previously described. The first step is to choose your frame. Decide what you want to be acknowledged for. That should dictate what you include and don't. The second is to construct a bridge with a purpose. If a question deviates from the subject, answer with a single, well-written sentence before going back to the original question with "which is why" or "the real point is." Step 3. Be careful. If a topic doesn't fit your goals or ideals, say, "I'm not going into that," and move on. When together, these seemingly unimportant processes convert heat into order. Before you leave, please let me know in the comments area below which of the protect your no rule, the bridge move, or the power of the pause worked best for you. Watch it through to the end, click like, share it with someone who needs a more composed attitude to being in the spotlight online, and click subscribe to make sure you don't miss anything if this helped you focus and keep your cool. With your help, I can tell you more polite, thoughtful stories that respect the topic without sacrificing tension. The next video will feature me